Amid the chaos of war, a soldier sits with a human skull by his side. In Vietnam, this wasn't an uncommon sight, with many soldiers displaying skulls as a symbol of courage and intimidation. It's a chilling reminder of the brutality that war brings. Jacob C. Miller survived a bullet to the face during the Civil War. His wound remained open, a constant reminder of his resilience, as he carried it for the rest of his life. A 28-foot crocodile shot in Australia. But is it real, or a mere illusion crafted by perspective? The debate remains, leaving us to question what's truth and what's trickery. In 1983, a dancer bent over to prove her bikini wasn't too revealing. The moment was caught on camera, making national headlines and landing in Playboy's The Year in Sex. On the battlefield, the Goliath tracked mine was a terrifying weapon. Built for one-time use, it was designed to devastate Allied positions, leaving destruction in its wake. John Grizzly Adams, renowned for wrestling with bears, met a tragic fate. In 1856, during a fight with a grizzly, he lost his scalp, leaving a permanent mark of his dangerous lifestyle. During World War II, a Polish bear named Wojtek became part of the army. He smoked, drank beer, and even had his own rank, becoming an unlikely hero in the midst of war. The guillotine, once a symbol of revolution, was still used in France long after the French Revolution. The last public execution, in 1939, marked the end of an era. In 1892, a crowd gathered in front of a towering sequoia tree named Mark Twain, but the US Army cut down the 1300-year-old giant the year before, forever altering the landscape. The USS California survived both the Pearl Harbor attack and a kamikaze strike during World War II. Its crew's bravery was unparalleled, earning them the highest honors. In 1926, workers scaled the Woolworth building in New York without harnesses, defying death as they worked at dizzying heights, a testament to human courage and determination. Jack Bonavita, the lion tamer, was a circus legend. But in 1917, it wasn't a lion that killed him. It was a polar bear, a tragic end for a man who dared to conquer the wild. This 1899 photo marks a historic milestone, the first underwater photograph ever taken, capturing the mysterious depths of the ocean for the first time. During the Guadalcanal campaign, this Japanese ship was sunk by the Americans, symbolizing a turning point in World War II and the Allies' decisive victory in the Pacific. As the Hindenburg erupted in flames, a radio announcer's words, "Oh, the humanity," immortalized the moment. This 1937 disaster ended the era of Zeppelin travel forever. A child appears to walk a crocodile up the stairs, but what looks like a wild adventure is a visual trick, blurring the lines between reality and illusion in the 1930s. World War II brought unimaginable loss, and the fallen were buried with honor. Makeshift graves dotted the battlefields, serving as a somber reminder of the war's brutal cost. In February 1865, a soldier contracted swamp fever and suffered delirium. His battle with illness took him to a special hospital where he fought to survive, enduring the horrors of war. At the California alligator farm in the 1920s, children interacted with alligators, turning a dangerous creature into an unlikely attraction in a world fascinated by the exotic. Olive Oatman's captivity by the Mojave tribe left her with a mysterious face tattoo. Was it a mark of adoption, or did it carry hidden meanings? Her story sparked debates that continue today. In Victorian times, a strange technique was used to take precise measurements for mannequins. Women were suspended, their bodies shaped into perfect forms, a blend of art, science, and mystery. If masks terrify you, this image might haunt your thoughts. 4 elegantly dressed individuals, 2 men and 2 women, grip grotesque, almost demonic masks. But the most disturbing detail, they already seem to be wearing masks as they hold the others. Mary Ann Bevan, a nurse who developed acromegaly, became a sideshow attraction in the early 1900s. Her drastically altered face challenged society's views on beauty, turning her into a symbol of resilience and human strength. A French soldier, scarred by war, wears a prosthetic mask created by sculptor Anna Coleman Ladd, restoring both his appearance and his sense of dignity. It's a powerful symbol of recovery amidst the horrors of World War I. At the Great Raymond Circus in Madras, a hippopotamus and its performer share an unforgettable moment. Captured in a photograph, it shows the raw connection between man and beast, one of the many unforgettable scenes from the circus world. Ursula Boettcher, one of the 20th century's most renowned female animal trainers, was celebrated for her unparalleled skill with polar bears. Her relationship with these magnificent creatures is immortalized in this captivating image. Martha Morris, Martha the Armless Wonder, defied physical limitations to become a star attraction at Coney Island's Freak City show in the 1920s. Her journey from adversity to fame is a testament to the power of determination. Captured in the early 1900s, a Victorian woman appears to defy gravity, either jumping rope or levitating. This snapshot offers a glimpse into the fashion and physical culture that defined the late 19th century. On Lookout Mountain in the 1920s, visitors engaged in a risky stunt, hanging from rock edges to capture the perfect photo. This moment captures the thrill-seeking spirit that defined the era. John "Jammy" Reynolds, known as the Human Fly, earned fame for his dangerous rooftop stunts in the 1910s. His fearless performances captivated crowds and embodied the extreme nature of early 20th century entertainment. An antique electric bathtub from the early 20th century marked a groundbreaking moment in home appliances, bringing electricity into everyday life and offering a new level of luxury and convenience. A dramatic moment unfolds as a kangaroo confronts a photographer in England, captured in 1967. The image reveals the unpredictable nature of wildlife and the intense interactions between humans and animals in captivity. In the depths of the Great Depression, a staged photo featuring a giant grasshopper symbolized the environmental and economic struggles of the time, shedding light on the hardships farmers faced during the Dust Bowl. The tragic story of Keith Sapsford, a 14-year-old who stowed away on a plane in 1970, begins with an image that captures his fate. His fall to his death during takeoff is a haunting reminder of the dangers of youthful rebellion. The Ku Klux Klan, infamous for its violent legacy, was revived in 1915, spreading its hateful agenda across the United States. This image captures a dark chapter in American history that continues to affect the nation's struggles with racism. Security forces in Washington, D.C. inspected manholes along Pennsylvania Avenue to ensure safety during Richard Nixon's presidential inauguration, a meticulous operation to protect officials and attendees. Frank Morris and John and Clarence Anglin crafted papier-mâché dummy heads to deceive guards during their daring escape from Alcatraz. Their ingenuity and determination became legendary. Al Capone's mugshot from Alcatraz marks the turning point in his life. Enduring harsh prison conditions and surviving a brutal stabbing, Capone's descent into darkness was captured in this profound image. The launch of the USS Robalo in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, showcased America's industrial power and its critical role in Pacific submarine warfare against Japan during World War II. A sailor aboard the USS Caplin finds solace in a quiet moment of reading in New London, Connecticut. The image captures the isolation submariners faced in the midst of the challenges of war. Women workers at the Douglas Aircraft Plant in Long Beach, California, played a critical role in preparing A-20 bomber noses during World War II, symbolizing their vital contribution to America's war effort. The French resistance carried out a daring act by derailing a German supply train in 1942. The wreckage symbolized the resistance's bravery, disrupting critical logistics and bolstering local morale. A French resistance member, a civilian, and a soldier stand united in defiance against occupying forces. Their collective courage represents the unity and strength of the people during wartime. As a C-47 Skytrain flies above the ancient Giza pyramids, the photograph contrasts modern military technology with the timeless beauty of the pyramids, illustrating the global reach of World War II. Actress Marlene Dietrich visits a wounded American soldier during World War II, offering a signed cast as a symbol of comfort and hope amidst the hardships of war. A Japanese B-6N torpedo bomber is struck by a 5-inch shell while attacking the USS Yorktown, capturing a dramatic and pivotal moment in the battle during World War II. Soldiers from the 12th Battalion, Hampshire Regiment train at Hengistbury Head. A soldier advances through a smokescreen wearing a gas mask, preparing for the challenges that await on the battlefield. The USS Arizona burns after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, a moment that marked a decisive turning point in World War II, leading the United States into global conflict. A British cavalry sergeant major teaches an American soldier bayonet use at Camp Dick. The collaboration between British and American forces in 1917 strengthened their resolve during World War I. 13-year-old orphan Robert McGee survived a Sioux attack in 1872, where he was scalped. The photograph captures his remarkable resilience and strength after enduring such a traumatic event. A Blackfeet Nation member dressed as the eagle in Glacier National Park, symbolizing the tribe's spiritual and cultural connection to the land. This photograph highlights the enduring traditions of the Blackfeet people. Tree climbing and exploration were vital activities in the early 20th century for marking trees in the Pacific Northwest, an essential part of the logging and environmental transformation in the region. Felix Whale, known as Elastic Man, gained fame for his extraordinary flexibility and contortion skills in the early 1900s. His body manipulation abilities captivated audiences across European circuses. Circus performer Millie Kay's astonished audiences by swallowing the head of a 12-foot python at the Peggy Bradford Hotel Bar in 1952. Her daring act became famous in the world of snake swallowing. Joseph Merrick, born with a rare disorder that caused severe deformities, became known as the Elephant Man. His struggles with communication and his extraordinary condition left a lasting legacy, making him one of history's most tragic figures.